Welcome to some One Piece action. If you're new to the channel, please give us a subscribe. And if you're a returning viewer and have not subscribed yet, please give us a subscribe. Definitely helps the channel grow. All right. So yeah, we got probably the very first leader that was available for use. Red Green Luffy. They had some demo decks, and that was the leader that everybody got to use, which is kind of funny to me. I was just like, why is the first leader a 4-life dual color leader? Why wouldn't it be like a 5-life leader so people can try to learn the game more? But thinking about it, it's probably also like, how should I say this? Quicker, you know? You don't want the game to take so long when people are already beginners, not really knowing how to play. So that's my train of thought. They probably was just like, okay, let's just use a 4-life leader so people can just quickly get through the game. That's my theory. Anyway, so there is a lot of resources available. That's pretty cool. And restanding Dawn, in my humble opinion, has been a very effective way to make irrelevant leaders more relevant. So you look at this leader, it pretty much reduces / negates the leader's cost. Oh no, they're making us discard cards. That's no bueno. Okay, we chose to take instead of playing some defensive things, but hey, luckily we got a blocker. We got Cavendish. So we can really make some plays here. Aha, we get another Zoro if we want. Counting Dawn. Making sure things make sense. Me personally, I would want to make sure we could develop the beige. You know what? We could probably try to develop beige and Kid Killer. No, I said, God damn it. I had all that thought process and I still messed up. We could probably develop Killer Blocker, and we'll now have 2 blockers available instead of just one. I would take the Robin off the board if we can. Okay, they just went for the block, but yeah, I'm like, they only got 2 cards left in their hand. I can't see them being able to protect that. So the block makes sense. Develop, great. Now the beautiful thing is we have Kid Killer who can help us use our event, but if they're swinging on Cavendish, then it's kind of not really gonna help us. Okay, they're swinging at lead. So there we go. We activate event, and then we have to check 1 card. You could probably get away with Bonnie. There we go. Okay, we went with Cavendish. Oh, okay. They feel like, I guess they feel that they need their Robin. Swing. Did we just? I feel like I'm missing something. Like, did we end up taking life just now somehow? We played. Oh, right. Okay. We played an 8-drop, and I think that triggered, the Koala's leader ability. I think that's what happened. Well, we got so much Dawn available at this point. We could definitely restand Cavendish, swing again, get 2 Dawn back, put 1 on Killer. That's going to let us draw. We're thinking of something else. Oh, wow. We chose to develop. Well, okay then. Okay, our hand size is low. Oh, they went for, okay. Our hand size is low, so if there's a Robin in the trash, it's probably something we don't have to worry about. I'm surprised they're not swinging with Robin. They have such a lead on us in life and stuff. But obviously, you know, you want board presence, so I can understand that. Because if we're just counterattacking, you see their hand is low, everything can just switch real fast. Any luck? Our blocker's gonna get a Dawn. This is kind of cool, because even though it's like we don't have much to attack with, the leader ability restanding Cavendish is doing a lot for us. I would attack with Cavendish first. I would restand Cavendish, attack, and if they block or something, then you got Basil Hawkins. See, right now, they'll be smart to just let the Basil Hawkins attack go through. There we go. Okay. So now, because they did what they did, we could just pretty much just swing with Basil. And if they block, they don't, it doesn't really matter. Because, yeah, they should take the hit. Oh, they did. Oh, they didn't read. They didn't read. Yeah, I don't understand that about a lot of these players just not checking the card out. There's no way they thought that that was somehow advantageous to block that first swing and counter out. There's just no way. They most likely didn't read the card. And I hope we get to block with Killer so we can draw a card. That would be fantastic. $8,000, $2,000 difference. They got 2 more attacks right behind that, so we might be able to protect. Oh wow, we're actually doing it this way. I'm confused as to the, yeah, just do that. Okay, it all worked out. Math. Wow, they have a lot of active Dawn. I wonder if they actually have an event or they just felt like there's nothing worth playing in their hand. Well, our board state is very controlling, because for the most part we can swing with Basil, it'll restand, swing with Basil again, and then we could, if we want, restand Basil and swing. We have access to too many swings. I don't think we need to Dawn next Basil Hawkins by that much, but okay. Yeah, see, they only got 1 card now. They gain their life. We attack. They only got 1 card. They take. Luckily... Wait. Oh! Why didn't we restand the Cavendish and swing? It looks like we're trying to keep enough Dawn open. I guess that's what that situation is. Okay, I get it. We want the Bonnie to develop as a blocker, which I understand and respect. Right now, we have the game state where if we just essentially keep plucking the blockers, like if we keep searching and finding blockers, we kind of prevent them from being able to win. But yeah, I think, unless I'm missing something, I think we should have used our leader ability last turn and then swung with Cavendish. We would have had 2 active Dawn. Oh, it's like I get it. If we restand, oh, they quit. If we restand a Kid Killer, then we get to swing and the character would get pumped again. Or if we restand Cavendish, we can refund half the Dawn for that. They didn't have much counter power in hand. Okay, pretty cool. Going up against Luffy. Now, unless I mean, Blue has respectable cards to get rid of our characters. I ain't gonna lie to you, but Basil Hawkins could probably be a menace in this matchup. But yeah, in an overall context, that's essentially the idea for this build, was to just use more of the restanding Dawn card. So you got the Blocker Bonnie, you got the Mihawk, which is kind of fantastic. Essentially, if you have a character on board already, and let's say you're playing Mihawk on curve, you're going to get the 4 Dawn to just basically swing a bunch of times that turn, which is really cool. Even after the fact, 10 Dawn, you drop Mihawk, you get the 4 Dawn back. It's just, you're going to have access to that leader ability, and I think that's great. And of course, Cavendish is self-explanatory. As you can see, you get the 2 Dawn back over and over again. So you got Cavendish, you got Bonnie, you got Mihawk. Basically, characters that are helping you gain more access to your leader ability. Are we going to go for the search right away? Okay, we're developing Blocker. And then everything, I guess, after that would be, well, not everything after that, but anything with Slash after that will be protected. Man, once we can develop that Basil, they are in trouble. Might as well take. Yep. Yeah, hopefully we can develop Basil Hawkins and they don't have board removal for it. Because whether it's Gravity Tiger, Red Rock, Diamond Jozu, it could get real obnoxious. So we have Tashigi to help us protect our board. So hopefully everything just works out in our favor, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would probably, yeah, I was gonna say that. I'll probably just YOLO, put the Basil out there, hope for the best. If it stays, great. Next turn, develop Tashigi, and then just start swinging. Damn. Okay, well, we do have the means to our Dawn, so that we're gonna be able to pull the trigger and just. But yeah, not having that Tashigi does hurt a little bit. Because that was easy defense against a Red Rock or a Gravity Tiger. Easy defense. Now we have that vulnerability going on. I think the Sensei stops KO effects. Oh, look, Tashigi. And they made sure not to have any rested characters for our Basil Hawkins to take advantage of. That's funny. Do you take the free block? This is a bait. They countered out. And they should know that they can't block this. Trigger? They're thinking about it. Yep, there it goes. Oh, so I guess the Sensei does protect. Okay, cool. Because I was thinking it was just KOs. And just like that, we're like in the game. If they panic and block, oh my god, they'll be so mad. Okay, they're playing correctly. Now I'm a little nervous because respectfully, they can swing on our Basil several times. They can get away with swinging on our Basil Hawkins several times. I feel like we can only defend against about 2 swings. So if they're trying to do something to where they're playing on curve, they're good. Okay, they ate up a bunch of there it goes. Okay, the Diamond Jozu. They're definitely gonna. Oh wait, the teacher, right? Oh no, okay. Oh wait, there's gravity. They got a gravity tiger trigger, and does that hit like a 4-drop? Is that what that was? I think that's what happened. Okay, and that's why they bottom decked our blocker. Okay, things make more sense. I don't think they can afford to swing with their blocker, but it almost seems like a risk worth taking. Okay, there we go. Get some Dawn back. We are 5, so technically we can play one of our 5 drops. It could be a Cavendish, and we'll get 2 more Dawn back. It could be, yeah, we could do Cavendish and then play the 1 drops. I think that would be great because now we'll have 2 blockers on the board. We'll have a Bonnie to start searching for stuff. Oh, we're attaching Dawn, so that means Cavendish can't hit the board. They should, there you go. I'm like, they should let it go, but if they oddly saved it, it might have made things annoying. Okay, this is a good setup too. I respect this setup. So we still have the 2 blockers to protect board, but we also have Tashigi to protect characters. And they're at 2 life. They may not be able to afford. What is their target? What is their Well, they can't Gravity Tiger. They can Red Rock, but they can't Gravity Tiger, and that's a good thing. We have 3 blockers. That's fantastic for us. One of them's kind of strong. And because they're at 2 life, I don't think they can quite afford to swing with their blocker. So they are compromised, even though they did set our board back, but they are compromised. Yeah, 10k swing, give the easy, the weakest blocker on the board. Now the next struggle is just developing board. Oh yeah, we're gonna get that dude off the board. Okay, so we just got to rebuild our board. Cavendish hits first, gives us the 2 Dawn. Do we want to get the Bonnie on that board? Do we want to get the Basil Hawkins on that board? Do we want to develop a blocker to keep things slowing down? This is tough because our board state is kind of full. And the only way for us to trim the fat would be to use one of our blockers right now. Yeah, we don't really have access to leader ability because they kept setting us back by pushing up. Oh, wait. Oh, because of the blocker? They probably could have, I don't know what their hand looks like, but low key, they probably could have just blocked and protected that Blackbeard. Again, but we got the Tashigi this time. We got the Tashigi. We still got 3 blockers on the board. Boo. Wait, what are they bouncing? They can only bounce a blocker at this point, right? Because like, yeah, they're stopping us from drawing a card. They technically only have 1 attack. I think you can get away with it. Okay, we countered out because they can't. I don't think they can afford to swing with their block. Oh no, they had 2 attacks. I was wrong. My bad. For some reason, anyway, it doesn't matter. I made a mistake. I would respect. Oh, we let it go. Okay, because we got another one in our hand. That's my theory. Because we got that other one in our hand, and luckily Cavendish is gonna be able to swing. Goodness gracious, look at all the cards in their hand. So yeah, we have room for 2. That is another big body blocker, so we shouldn't need to play our I keep doing that. Our killer blocker. Okay. Come on now. We just gotta make the right plays. You have to counter out. You had 2 life. That'd be weird to take. I mean, low key, we need them to start dropping their hand so we can feel comfortable and try to secure a game. I don't think anything's the wrong choice. You can go for character, the damaged board development. He still has to discard a card regardless. If you, see? Or if we go for lead, I don't think he wants to be at 1 life. So I felt like there was no bad choices in that exchange. Yeah, attach 2. I see the play. Then we swing and we're going to develop Tashigi. And that should allow us to get that blocker off the board. Now granted, Jozu is 7k and that's going to be annoying, right? But we had a better chance of taking the Boa off the board because it's weaker. It's either you lose more of your hand or you let it go. So Jozu can get it next turn. If Jozu starts swinging, Jozu can get it next turn. They got a lot of cards in hand. I'm sure they want to develop something. And I ain't gonna lie, now that they don't have a blocker, we could probably just push for game. 8,000, 8,000, 6,000, double, swing agains for 7,000 potentially. A bunch of Dawn available. I think we can just use our teacher blocker. Yep, I think that's good. There we go. And that was a huge Dawn investment. Another huge Dawn investment. Which means Jozu, everybody can attack for 9. That's what that means. Ugh. The math is not in our favor. I think we can just take this one and 100% deal with the Jozu attack next. Yeah, okay. Oh, not exactly what we want. Oh, okay. He ate a Dawn for leader ability. Oh my god. That kind of helps us out a lot. Okay. This might be a mild panic. You can, okay, I was gonna say you can go for law. Yes. That should be off the board next. Oh my god, that should be off the board next. I think we're in the exact position we need to be in. In fact, restand Cavendish, get the 2 Dawn, take Jozu off the board, and then you can just attach Dawn to. Oh my god. That's nuts. Cause why not clean the board, right? Why not clean the board? Why not clean the board? Oh my god, we're attacking with our blocker. Please attack the board. We don't got any life left. And we don't even have counter power in our hand. So we're going for game. That's what's happening. Okay, I respect it. They, mathematically speaking, they actually do not have that many cards available. Okay, my bad. See, this is why I'm just a commentator. We basically had game. Oh my goodness. And then we can attach the rest of the Dawn to Tashigi and then swing. Oh my god. Yeah, we had too many attacks. I was too scared. I would have been playing it too safe. I feel like if we, in this particular matchup, Luffy's such a late game deck, and they don't look to have access to Big Mom, so we probably shouldn't have to worry too much. As long as we can just get our board set up before theirs, we're probably going to be able to terrorize them. Play, get the 2 Dawn back. Yeah, we could do that. We could search and then... Interesting. We chose to attack first. It would have been crazy if they, like, let's say, took the hit, got a trigger, and got rid of the Bonnie. I mean, I don't think it would have been an effective target. Oh no, because we have Tashigi, right? I don't know if Tashigi works on our turn. But anyway, we just lost the Bonnie. Okay, we need these blockers. Oh man, it's such a grind. I wonder if this card gets rotated out, would they re-release it? Would they just reduce the Dawn cost? I feel like that's all it is, right? And it would be scary if it was a 2 Dawn cost. I ain't gonna lie to you. It would be scary if it was a 2 Dawn cost. But 3 is probably a sweet spot. You know what I'm saying? 3 is probably a sweet spot. Yeah, this is gonna make this leader very uncomfortable. We probably should just develop a blocker. Yeah, because I mean, for us to get the most value out of Punk Gibson, it probably would have had to been a trigger. I can't see Luffy really dropping 4 drops or less, especially late in the game. They're all about their high drops. So it's like, it feels like the lowest drop, well, we saw the Zoro Joro. It feels like the lowest drop is a 5 drop at this point. So yeah, that's probably what we're going to keep seeing. But luckily for us, when we get access to more Dawn, yeah, we're definitely going to be able to use Punk Gibson. I mean, we're not going to have a target for its second effect, but the 4K pump, yeah, that's going to be easy. Oh, we might have a target. Okay, they're going for the Cavendish, but they got no swing, so as long as we check a card. Okay, I was like, if you could get rid of the Bonnie. Oh, no. Go for Bonnie, yeah. Okay, whatever. Okay, so now that they have arrested character, our Basil can go off. Play, get back to Dawn. Give it to Basil. Hey, you're good, buddy. Okay, Cavendish attacks first. See, I would have played it safer and just swung with Basil first. Because if they don't counter out, then Basil's only getting the 1 swing. So that's probably a misplay. If they counter out, oh, they did. Okay, so come on. What are we scared of? Why are we not? You gotta get access to your Basil Hawkins effect first. Get that free restand, and then everything you do after is, well, there it goes. See? I don't understand the play. It happened, but I don't understand it. Yeah, it would have been way more advantageous if we just swung with Basil first, got back all that, not got back the Dawn, got the restand, then do all that other stuff. And then you would have an extra swing. See, now we had to restand. We restood the Basil. We probably should just restood the Cavendish, because then we would have access to Punk Gibson. So we're just kind of dropping the ball here. Yeah, we could have just swung with Cavendish again, get 2, and then now we just have Punk Gibson. But hey, we're still in a very promising position. Our board is full. We have Tashigi to stop any shenanigans. And they can't really afford to play it. Okay. And they targeted Tashigi. $6K. Swing. Can we get game this turn? Well, they do have a handful of cards. Man, come on, let's make some moves. Well, yeah, we can't really get the most out of Cavendish right now. Oh no, if we restand first with our leader ability, yeah, then we'll get the most out of Cavendish. Okay, okay. So we swing with Basil first, then we restand Basil, then we swing again, then swing with Cavendish. Well, I think the main important thing is as long as we have, you know, Don for Punk Gibson, we are in the later stages of this. Okay, that's fine. That's still fine. Yep, leader ability. Swing for a lot. We play it safe and end now, and we should have another turn. There it goes. Or we just put 2 Dawn on Mihawk and swing and hope for the best. They would need what? 2K, 2K, 1K. I ain't gonna lie, they probably didn't have it. And when you think about it, they probably wouldn't have had that. Not saying that that's what we should have did, but 2K, 2K, 1K, they probably didn't have that. The Luffy shenanigans. Essentially, you know, guaranteeing their good draw, getting whatever defense to last another turn. You know how it is. Yeah, we just need to survive this one turn. That's it. Perfect. Now you just lost another attacker. Oh, that has rush. Bounce a blocker, but you only got one more attack, right? That's crazy. We don't really got much counter power right now. So if they put they could put 2 on, well, they can't afford it. Yeah, that's bad. That'd be a bad play. Okay, wow. We top decked the unblockable Luffy. We have to be careful though. Attack with Cavendish first. They might as well block now. If they're not paying attention though. We just played Luffy. If you don't block now, we're just gonna get the free swing. There it goes. They must got the math. That's the only thing I could think of. Oh, that's fun. Because if they block now, that restands our Cavendish. Oh no, we don't have. I said Cavendish. I said the wrong thing anyway. But yeah, we didn't have a Don on it. Does that give us the game? We can still restand. Okay, that's definitely the game, right? Question mark. Well, G. Thanks for watching.